Hello everybody. Angie here. I thought I'd come on today and do a crossword puzzle collage with you guys today. This is a series created here on YouTube by Ruth and Nellie Designs. I happened to run across their channel, found this, and fell in love. And I immediately found myself a crossword book, and we're off and running. And the series is, all you have to do is just do a collage on a puzzle book page, crossword puzzle page, and give it a theme and a title. Okay? And that is what we're going to do. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. Looks like I got some pieces gathered here, and I'm just looking them over here. And yeah, we're going to see what we can come up with. I'm doing single page layouts for the most part. If I have a lot of pieces, I'll do a 2-page spread. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just doing one. It looks like I'm on crossword puzzle number 15. It's been a while. Sometimes if I have a thought, I'll gather up some pieces and put them, just stuff them in the book and come back to it later. And it looks like that's what I did with these, probably just some random pieces. And yeah, so we're gonna work with this. Okay, I remember this was already cut down. Yep. And I do a little cross on the back, 4 lines, so I can cut out the crossword puzzle portion. So let's do that and see what we can come up with. And that gives your mind a little time to kind of think of where you want to go with your pieces as you're cutting and inking and all that kind of stuff. So let's see. And I always have to say, keep my fingers crossed, because I never know if I did my measurements exactly right. Sometimes it comes a little bit off, but it's not a big deal. We will work with it. Just like that, I finger slipped, so I didn't get a straight cut on that line. Ignore that one. All right, and these little pieces, I usually hold on to those. Never know when those will come in handy. Waste not, want not. All right. Show me frame. Let's see if that's going to work. Almost perfection there. Almost. Hanging over the edge just a hair. I'm going to trim that off because that will bother me. I don't know. That will drive me bonkers. And I could do it after I glue the page down, but I'm just going to do it real quick right now. Just a sliver. All right. Back in here. And there we go. Let's get that down. I usually just kind of hold it in place, turn over one side, glue down one side, and flip over the other side. So if you're not familiar with who Ruth and Nellie Designs are, that information and her original introductory video for this series will be in the description box below. So feel free to take a look at hers. And I think she's been doing this for a while. Might be on our second or third crossword book, but it's a lot of fun. You know, we all have those crossword puzzle books or phone book. What do I want to say? The thing where you write down people's address books. You know, those types of things laying around. Great way to repurpose those and upcycle them and do something with them. Make them into something pretty. All right, so that'll be our base right there. Nice lavender base. And that kind of plays nicely with this side as well. That's probably why I grabbed that. Okay, now I'm looking at these. I have my little diamond dots, random diamond dots. And I remember this. This was a free digital page that you get from, you know, random Facebook groups. And it was a little envelope with a note card and something to decorate it with. But I never got around to using it. So, since it's got some lavender, we're going to use it on here. Okay? So I'm just going to cut this away. We're not going to use it as an envelope. We're just going to use the image portion. You know, people give you, you know, groups and stuff, they give you freebies. So when I get a chance, I try to get all the freebies I can. You never know when they'll come in handy. And, you know, I'll print some off here and there. And yeah, I just don't always get around to using them. And it's called Summer Breeze. So I guess that's what our title will be. Summer, we're right in the heart of summer. I'm thinking I'm just going to cut this little flower out right here. We're just having a play, guys, seeing what we come up with. And we'll just put that right down there in that corner. I'm going to grab some ink, though. I'm going to grab some brown ink. And I went ahead and grabbed green also, just in case. You know, got ground espresso and pine needles. Just so we can take away the white edges and it'll make it stand out against that background a little bit better. See that? How nice that is? Okay. And we're just gonna collage. Easy peasy. Look at that, how pretty. Okay, I'm thinking we're just gonna put this maybe right in the middle. Or should we go off to the side? Because we've got these two little labels. Let me tear those. Give it a little old look. Do a little tear in here and there. And I'm even gonna tear a little out of the middle. That looks a little too planned, but I'm just gonna kind of a couple little tears here and there. Then we're gonna ink that up. Grab a piece of, oops, wrong color. background looks nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just put that right there. I don't have much to work with here though. Maybe my plan was to go back and get other pieces, but I don't remember. I'm just trying to use up what I have on my desk for the most part. With all my makes lately, I have just got so much stuff out from spring cleaning and I haven't gotten through it all. So I'm just really trying to use up all these little bits and pieces that I have. All these random digitals. I have digital kits where I don't use all the pages. So I have like 1, 2, 3 pages left over. So I'm trying to incorporate those into these collage makes. Just, you know, all different things. Let's just put that right there. And I'm thinking I'm going to raise this up and put it over that same word there. Maybe put it on some foam tape or something. Elevate it a little bit. Which I do have some right here. And that's what made me that's what made me think of it, because I just saw it. So let's see here. Just a slight raise. Yep, that'll do. Okay. And what else do I've got? Got this. I can't cut a straight line to save my life, so I'm going to fold it first and see if that will help me. Gives me a little bit of a guide. Okay. Put a little ink on that. Okay, got a label here. Throw that down there. I've got a butterfly. Okay, let's put him down. I keep wanting to grab this green for some reason. Yeah, we can put that down. That's all I've got. Let's try to think of what else I have near me that I can use. Associated with spring, or I mean summer. I like that. I've got some diamond dots here. We can put some, let's see what colors we've come out here first. A lot of pink. Maybe Looks like a couple pink ones right here. And I'm not gonna be too picky about the colors, just random. I'll try and get pink. There's one. There's one. And 3. And that'll dry clear once that glue sets. All right, what else can we do? Let me look in my little cubby box here and see what I've got. So I feel like it needs something else. We still have this little piece of paper too. Could just do a strip. Ink up the edges. Just have some little layering, a little break in color. A little something there. Okay, I'm gonna look through this, see if there's anything in here. There's a butterfly sitting right on top. We can cut that out. It's blue though. Let's see. Something associated with summer. Ooh, how about this little girl? Hobby time. And how about this little car? That's kind of cute and fun. Okay, I like that. I'm going to put her, yep, standing right on this label right here. Yep. Throw a little ink on her edges. Yeah, you just leave a portion of the crossword puzzle open so you can write your theme in there. And that's about it. The rest you just do what you want. I like that little Volkswagen bug. I'm going to cut it out. And I don't have to be perfect with it because it's a washi, so I can just do a quick cut. And let's see. Oh, this one go right there. Okay. Nope, I don't like that butterfly. But I think I want to bring in some more diamond dots. Let me move them over here down to the bottom. And we're going to put a few one on each, oops, one each of these corners here, I think. One. Two. That's way more glue than I need, but it'll be okay. Three. Okay. And then I think I want to put one in the corner of these crossword puzzle corners here. One. And two. And what else? I think we're just going to keep this one really simple. It doesn't always have to be real full. It can be lightly decorated. Because I don't see anything else I want to add. So I'm going to call that done. Simple as that, guys. Okay, let me put some of these diamond thingamajibs in here. I think that's full enough. I'm pleased with it. You just go until something tells you to stop. And I'm even going to write with purple marker since it's kind of pink and lavender and purple. And this one's called Summer Breeze. And it's as easy as that. All right, guys, what do you think? Quick and simple. Okay. Got a little hobby time character in there. Used some random pieces that I had laying around. Got those used up. And I feel like I need to write something in there. What, adventure? Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, that's my make for today. I hope you guys like the collage. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.